All right, so this looks like a silly exercise. However, as you get going, you will feel it in your butt, and you'll get a nice little pump in your butt. It feels good in a way.
Yeah, glute training is super important, especially with so many of us sitting all day for work or even for fun. So the more we can do to kind of wake up our glutes and really train them and make them a priority, the better off we're going to feel in our low back, our knees, and the better that's going to transfer to movements like squats and deadlifts. Frog pumps do look a little silly, right? They kind of look like you shouldn't be doing them in public, but they are really effective for just isolating the glutes, getting a big burn where you can really feel them working, which is also something that many people struggle with, without inducing a lot of damage or soreness because the range of motion is very short and we're really focusing on the squeeze or the finish at the very top.
Yeah, you like I don't feel it anywhere else other than my butt because I'm not using my quad, hamstrings, or anything else. It's you take them out of the equation by putting your feet together like this, and then just kind of let your legs hang. We were just talking before the video about, you know, how far do we let our knees hang? Do we let them hang all the way down or kind of a little bit up above the end range where you can stretch here? And, you know, probably not letting them go all the way down, but just a little bit up like this. And then just, you literally just, sounds bad, but you basically hump the sky.
It's pretty much true. Yeah, a lot of people will inherently want to put their legs all the way out, and we are abducting the hips to kind of take the hamstrings and glutes, or excuse me, the hamstrings and quads out of the equation. But if we go so far that we're at end range, this is very awkward within our hips. How far you can go here is going to vary by person quite a bit. We have very unique pelvic anatomy from person to person, but it's generally like 2/3 to 3/4 of your end range. So for me, this is as far as I can go, and I prefer to do my frog pumps right about here. And where your feet are going to be, you know, we basically look like a diamond, but you can play around a little bit for what feels best and as to whether your entire foot is touching or if it's just your heel. I also like to tuck my chin and pull that up so that I can really focus on trying to perform a crunch or a pelvic tilt, pulling my ribs and hips together, right? If you feel this in your low back or your hip flexors, it tells you that you're not performing that tilt and really squeezing your glutes at the top. You can also kind of use your arms for a little bit of support, or what I'll sometimes call T-Rex arms, to help you really stay in place so that you're nice and stable and can feel your glutes working.
After about 20 of these, you should really feel the burn in your butt.
Yep.